Tim Temples here. Quick video. I'm just, hi. This is my rock hounding hat, in case you guys haven't figured that out. Actually, just looking for rocks. Again, I take the opportunity anywhere I can. And I do carry a pistol. But, I don't know. Some people might think I'm a little crazy. Well, I know people think I'm crazy about this. I'm definitely obsessed. And I'll go anywhere looking for rocks. So, I don't know. I see rocks on the ground. And I drive by a couple times and I think, oh, well, let me go check it out. This one's interesting. I don't know how much homelessness there is in your area. I'd say Florida is decent, obviously, as far as the homeless population. There you go, I'm mumbling it already. Didn't take long. It's decent as far as a homeless population. That's because of our weather. I think it's pretty much tolerated everywhere. You know what I mean? This guy. I might break that up and look at it closer. Pretty much tolerated everywhere, but why is it bad in Florida? Well, it's bad in Florida. I don't want to touch that. Because of the weather, right? First and foremost, if I had to guess. I mean, I think it's kind of looked away. I don't really know how the police deal with it. You know, I know, I've heard stories over the years. This was about 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Seemed maybe worse, I don't know. It's pretty bad right now, but I remember hearing stories of a guy, and I'm in recovery, say that. So I have feelings for, I don't know, I haven't been homeless, but I could see how it happens. Addiction almost killed me. I'm clean and sober. But, so, you know, you hear stories in meetings and stuff like that. Literally, talk to a guy. A nice guy, I wonder where he is now. Most people don't stay clean. They find their way into rooms of 12-step programs because they've gotten. They usually don't stick around. Most people, like me, who, while my life has been set back in certain ways, he hasn't killed me yet. God knows it's tried. But most people don't. Most addicts and alcoholics don't make it. They don't survive. That's just the facts. Oh, they don't stay clean very long or whatever. And you know, my mother-in-law's boyfriend, longtime boyfriend, 12 years. He's an uncle to my family. We call him Uncle so-and-so. Let's say Uncle Jack. I don't want to say his actual name. He just decided to start a drinking problem. And it's bad. And he's in denial about it. Got pulled over. I live where my wife is staying and her mother. And they let him go, but he was driving erratically enough to get pulled over, get hunted down and pulled over. Anyway, the guy's 64. He already has a bad liver. So I don't know exactly the medical problems, but they're enough that he doesn't do something. I don't know, like, my son is 10 and he looks at this stuff and he thinks it's insane. Why would anyone drink alcohol ever? And he's got a good point. I think that's a healthy thing. He calls alcohol a drug, by the way. That's a healthy way to look at it. Because why would you? What are the benefits here? Right? I don't know. I'm asking. I don't have that answer. There aren't many. I've experienced some hellish situations, and trying to stop was hellish. You know, it is definitely not a good thing, and it's definitely not needed. And I think the worst part, you know, while drugs aren't accepted or whatever, socially acceptable per se. I mean, they really are in certain areas. Certain groups of people are totally accepted and expected. But alcohol is devious. See here, even though now obviously these are, you know, bought and paid for and put down on the ground, but there's some cool stuff in here once in a while. Look. See, I'll pop this open, and that is an interesting piece. This actually might, I'm wondering if this is wood. Look at that. That might damn well be petrified wood. Oh, it's hard as a rock. Yeah. Look at that. Look at the grains. See? I find one thing like this, and I don't feel bad about running around a parking lot looking like a maniac, looking like I lost my keys or something. And I don't really care. I absolutely do not care about weird looks. And I really didn't even start this video to talk about what we're talking about. Anyway, it's sad watching the guy start drinking at 64 with health problems. It's terrible. It's insidious, and it only gets worse, right? If you have a problem with it, it's not going to get better. It's only going to get 100%. All right, so we started talking about the homelessness. I don't know. I don't look down on people who are homeless. If I had to guess, I would say 90%. Okay, we'll go around the backside here. I would say 90% of it is drug and alcohol related, right? If I had to guess. I don't try to judge though, you know. But I wonder sometimes they want to be homeless. They just drop out completely. I get that too. I think I can see that a lot of people want to drop out. This is a fucked up, crazy world sometimes. And I get it. And it's hard. And you feel like quitting sometimes. All I can say is don't quit. I don't know why we go through what we do individually, each person. But I do truly believe there's a reason for each one of us and what we're experiencing. So what am I saying? A guy in a wheelchair, awful health problems, can't walk, experience love or sex or whatever, you know, that goes with it. Signed up for that. They picked that when they picked their avatar or whatever. Well, let me get in my car.
This is one goes on lineage.
Yeah,
back on the road here. So, did they pick that? Is that what they picked? They picked the extra suffering with a side of hopelessness and misery on their life stem, if that's what's going on here. I don't know. I have no idea. But I can say that most people who are homeless and experiencing homelessness, probably just a bunch of bad choices, and probably most of it is addiction related. Obviously mental illness as well. But addiction is mental illness. That's what it is. That is what it is, and it makes it worse too. But anyway, the homeless, you know, the quick story I'm going to say is there was a guy in a meeting one time, and he basically said he made like $1,200 on our Christmas Eve, and you know, throwing it here on our corner. 100% don't believe that he was exaggerating. You know, they did some expose, I remember years ago, about how much money people make, and it's like on average $50,000, $60,000 a year you can make easily. I don't know. Then I stopped giving money for a while. But I mean, if I have some change and I'm stopped, rather than stare at them like they're garbage, I'll give them my change and say, "God bless you," you know, and mean it. I don't want to see anybody in suffering and pain. Anyway, I don't know how we got into that. I think it's really a big problem. Obviously, it's a big problem. I'm not saying anything surprising, but allowing it to happen is probably not the answer either. But a lot of people don't want to. They just want to be out there, I guess. I mean, I guess it's something easy to say for people who are driving back to a house where they can sleep and eat tonight, you know? So I don't know, man. I just know that, I know, the reason I even started talking about this is I look for rocks anywhere, basically. That's where it comes down to. If there's a possibility I can find some interesting rocks, I'll go check it out. I'll go look. I will go look. And then we start talking about addiction, homelessness, and whatever. But just like I wish them a way out, and not to give up, and not to die that way, and to find some joy in life. That's really what we're trying to do here, isn't it? Find some joy. We could go down the whole loose thing, you know. I totally believe that's what's going on here. I totally believe we're being harvested for emotions and negative energy and stuff like that. But by who? I don't know. Maybe there's some. It has to be nefarious. You got to call that evil, right? That we're set up in this pen to suffer and feed and positive. You know, that's all the arenas are, is massive energy harvesting situations, right? That's what that is. And I think we're learning that. I think this community is learning that. We're learning what the hell's going on here with that. And yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it. I've already ran on too much. If you're watching my channel once in a while, I really appreciate it. I don't know. I know I've got a lot to say and a lot of interesting things to talk about and interesting places to go, boots on the ground type stuff. That's my goal on this channel. And I really thought a long time about trying to put my face on it. And I don't know. I mean, I don't see it ever blowing up for it to be a problem. And I don't really tell anybody. I don't go around telling people I have a YouTube channel. It's insane. So am I ashamed? Maybe. I don't know about that either. But really, when it comes down to it, it's about hobbies, what my interests are, and passions in life and views in life. Right? All right. God bless you all, because there is a God, and be well.